Hey everybody, welcome back to the shop. Today I got a good one for you. Harbor Freight is this weekend for the 4th of July running a 15% off any one item. And as luck would have it, they also are introducing a new product, the 8¼ inch Hercules table saw. Now, this just showed up in my store this week. I think I got one of the first ones in the area, so I'm going to give you an opening, an unboxing, if you will, and a first impressions of the saw. I can't really do a full review of the saw the first day I open it, but I wanted to get it here. I wanted to get it out of the box because this thing MSRP is at $299.99, 300 bucks, but you can get 15% off right now and get 45 bucks off of that. So good deal. So let's get it out of the box and see what we got. As I'm opening it here, I can tell you that this is an 8¼ inch blade, which means it's a little bit smaller than the 10-inch saw that they already make. The 10-inch saw has about a 4-inch larger table in both directions, so it's a little bit bigger footprint on the table. Obviously, it's a 10-inch blade instead of 8¼ we still have the same 24.5-inch rip capacity. This saw only has a 2 9/16 max depth cut, which is down from, I believe, 3 1/8 on a 10-inch. Where both motors are 15 amp. This one spins a little bit faster. I'll put the RPMs up here because I can't remember off the top of my head, but it does spin a little bit faster than the 10-inch. I believe that has to do with the different size blades, so nothing really drastic there. So let's get her out. It has the good rack and pinion fence that is really good. I really like the rack and pinion fence that they have here. Okay, so there's the saw unboxed. Much to my surprise, the blade is installed in here. I reached in not thinking it was there and cut myself, so be careful. The blade is in there. It is a 24-tooth construction type blade. I do have a 40-tooth Diablo 8¼ blade, so I will be swapping that out for this. If you're buying this saw for construction type work, which a lot of you probably are, that blade on there is probably fine. For woodworking, cutting hardwoods and stuff, I'm going to go with the 40-tooth. But looks like we got some tie downs here. Alright guys, I'm going to fast forward through this here. There is 3 or 4 tie wraps underneath here, kind of holding everything together for shipping. And I am just twisting the saw around and cutting them all free. This one here is holding the on-off switch in place. Just some basic disassembly, getting it out of the box. These straps are just holding it in place for shipping, and you just have to go in, find them, and cut them out, and pull one piece of foam out as well. I don't see any other packing material. So let's see. Blade up works fine. Left tilt. So as you can see, the fence goes down over either this bolt here or this one here to extend it a little bit. And then it just snaps in place. So for the fence to move, you have a lever right here to lock it, unlock it. Fence moves very easily. Very good fence. That's the saw. It is basically assembled. What we have left is the guard, which for this video I'm not going to put on. They just get in the way. We have a pretty standard, not very good miter gauge. And it's a little loose. Let's see if this is standard. Let me grab my miter gauge. So you can use any standard miter gauge on this saw, which is nice. We have the anti-kickback pawls, which I will install. And we have the insert. It is a screamer. Let's make one quick cut. Okay. All right, guys, first impressions of this saw. It is very small. It's nice and light. If you're going to be lugging this in a truck, you're going to like this. It's very easy to assemble. The one thing I would caution you, like I said, the blade is installed in the saw, which I did not expect, and I stuck my hand in there and cut my finger. So be careful. The fence is just stored underneath. You take it out, you put it on. There is a push stick under here. It's right here on the fence. So you have one of those. They're not very good. I'm not really a fan of these push sticks, but they do include it, so you have it. You know, I fired it up. I made one cut. It actually, that blade made a very nice cut, to be perfectly honest with you. So I will swap the blade out, put my 40 tooth on here. All in all, I am relatively happy with the size. I do mostly small woodworking projects these days. I do own a 10-inch table saw that is outside in my shed. And if I want to make just one rip or one crosscut, it's just impossible to go out there, pull the planer out, pull the joiner out, to get the table saw out, to set it up, to make one cut. That's why I purchased this thing. And purchasing it today on 15% off, got it $45 off of $300, which is a pretty darn good price, $255 or something. So, first impressions, it seems to be a pretty well-made saw. I like the fence. The fence has a good locking system. It rotates. It moves nicely. It goes out 24.5 inches. Like I said, there is a second bolt here where you can move the fence over further if you want to extend it. A good, solid, positive lock. The fence is good and sturdy. I like that. Obviously, guys, the negatives to this saw are going to be, one, I don't see any micro adjustment here. So you're on your own trying to get an angle set, or 90 degrees for that matter, which, you know, I mean, you get yourself a good square, you'll be able to do it. The tabletop is small. Like I said, it is 4 inches smaller in each direction than the 10-inch. So it's a small saw. You're not, well, I'm not going to say you can't, because you can do 24.5-inch rip cut. I'm not ever going to put a sheet of plywood on this thing. This table is not big enough for that for me. It is for using small pieces of wood. For a woodworker who's doing boxes, things like that, this is, I think, a fairly accurate saw to do rips and some cross cuts. In the next couple of videos, I'm going to make probably a panel cutting jig for this. We'll do a true cross cut sled. We'll put I actually purchased the Harbor Freight Cyclone bucket thing, so I'm going to set that up with this and my shop vac, and we'll see how the whole thing goes. I really wanted to just do a quick and dirty video for you today on this saw, because you can pick it up brand new. The very first units are showing up in the stores this week, and this weekend, the 4th of July weekend, you can get 15% off the $300 MSRP. So I kind of rushed this video just to get a first impressions so that you can see the tool. I will, over the next month, use it heavily and give you a full review in about 3 or 4 weeks after I've used it a little bit. I don't want to give you my impressions on it right now, other than, you know, a first look. I like the fence. I like the size for me. Some of you are not going to like this size. This is a small saw, okay? You have to know it's a smaller saw. It's a very small tabletop. So that's the first impressions and unboxing, if you will. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please go ahead, hit the like button. As always, if you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe. And I will do a few more videos in the next couple of weeks on this saw for you. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.